Are we doing tea talk, guys? I have got myself some mint. I'm drinking that a lot lately. Difficulty. I will go with lame, please. I will take physically disabled as my difficulty rating. I drink a lot of chamomile to help me sleep. Darjeeling is your favorite? Yeah, see, I can only drink green teas. Like, Western style brown tea? Black tea? What would you call it? Black tea? I don't get along with that. Something about the smell of it makes me feel outright sick. Yeesh. Yeah, black tea. I think it's black tea to us, but in Japan they call it brown tea. And their green tea is just kind of tea. But hey. And my brain has always gotten confused on that. What happened? Somebody set up us the bomb. Only drink coffee that's been eaten by a civet? I mean, obviously. But yeah, green tea is the only tea that I drink, but I'm quite into it. I didn't used to be. It was suggested to me as something that might help me sleep. So I started forcing myself to drink it at night. And I eventually got into it. I don't think it's actually helped me sleep, but hey. I'm okay with acquiring an acquired taste. Having one more thing in the world that I enjoy is good times. This is basically the intro level. I already lost half my health on that. Only eat that Sardinian cheese. This has got herbal tea with licorice and stuff. Licorice? Interesting. Is that herbal? Can't have caffeine after midday. I can't really have caffeine before midday. That's how bad my sleep stuff is, but sometimes I'm so tired that I have to. Like, I've got to get something done, and I've not slept for days, then it's got to be caffeine. I don't really have the choice, though. Green tea has caffeine. You can easily get decaffeinated green teas. Ah! I fell down a hole. Oh my. So, basic plot to this game is that while we're out dumping sludge to help terraform the Earth, bugs. Then when we came back, they shut down our ship, and we're pretty miffed about that, frankly. Can we not go on one trip without bad things happening? So we're gonna take them down. Yeah, chamomile's the traditional sleep tea. No, I want that. Take me back. Decaffeinated still has some caffeine in it, does it? I thought that's not what decaffeinated meant, but fair enough. Maybe I'm drinking the wrong stuff then. Maybe that's not good for me. Eat a spoonful of caffeine powder washed down with an energy drink. Eek. That would actually be super bad for you. It's really easy to overdose on caffeine. Like, 2 cups of coffee is an overdose. But yeah, recently my mum bought me a whole bunch of, like, not really I don't know what you'd call them. They're, hold on. Bugs are spitting at me. So like a set that you'd take in different situations. Like, I've got a boost one that's supposed to wake me up. I've got a... oh, I can't even remember what they call it. Like an antidote one that's supposed to help with stomach issues. There's a vitamin C one for boosting my immune system. And there's a beauty one, which I don't really need, but it came with the set. And they've all got different flavors, so... Tonight I'm on the antidote, which is mint flavored. Aha, I see a thing. Part of a Jaeger bomb you don't like is the Red Bull. You'd rather have a shot of Jägermeister. I know a lot of people who are crazy about Jägermeister. I honestly don't think I've ever tried it. Obviously, energy drinks are not my go-to. Isn't a Jaeger bomb just Red Bull and Jägermeister? Is it? Shows what I know. I assumed that a Jaeger bomb was Jägermeister and alcohol. Red Bull isn't alcoholic, right? I am not the specialist on this stuff. Well, yeah, Jaeger bomb sounds like an alcohol drink. You've got your Jägermeister and you've got your bomb. Jägermeister is booze? Okay, I thought Jägermeister was an energy drink. Is it both? Okay, you can go through that wall. That's why I was stuck. See, I don't drink energy drinks or alcohol, so I'm probably showing my ignorance here. Is it allegedly a digestive? Okay. Okay, here's where the misunderstanding probably comes in, right? My cousin is crazy about Jägermeister and is always drinking it. And he talks about how he loves Jaeger bombs, which he described as alcoholic energy drinks. Obviously, I've mistakenly assumed that the Jägermeister was the energy drink half of the alcoholic energy drink, when it's actually the alcohol half. Apparently the other half was Red Bull. Originally sold as a medicine in Germany. People attribute health properties to it. Aniseed, licorice, and it's very thick. I guess I can see that, theoretically. I mean, in sensible use, alcohol does have a lot of medicinal properties. Where am I going? Energy shot, nice. Oh, I've got lasers. Oh, I've not changed the thing over. Just a second. Vectorman 2. Seeing the logo everywhere? I don't know if I can... I probably know the logo if I saw it. Okay, I can't get up there. Oh, there was another one of these, fair enough. So I had Vectorman as a kid, I've played the heck out of that game, I know it really well and I love it. Having this game is a relatively recent development for me. So I don't know this very well at all. This is like the third time that I've played it, and I didn't get super far the first two times. So this is like a semi-blind playthrough. Don't expect me to be any good at this. I mean, you probably don't because you've seen me play the games that I know. So you definitely wouldn't expect me to be good at any game, but hey. Basically a stag's head. Herbal booze sounds terrible. I mean, herbal most things sound terrible, I don't know. Ah! You can see those pits, but this game is so dark compared to the previous one. You can hardly see a thing. Although they are more generous with health ups, which I like. But yeah, I don't know where I'm going. This game is harder to find your way around in than the last one. What have I got now? Okay, I've got the explosion. It was probably a waste of it, but I couldn't get past them without using it, so meh. During an allergic reaction, your immune system is responding to a false alarm that it perceives as a threat. Good to know. The lesson there is that false alarms can be just as dangerous as real ones. Try not to panic. You can only see stuff when I shoot. Sudden flashes are dizzying. Is it a legitimate problem that you can't tell what's going on in the game, guys? Let me know if I need to mess around with my settings or something. Wait, is it this level already? Is this the one I'm thinking of? The one that I can't beat? This is like the third level. I think this is it. Have I never gotten past the third level in this game? You can see the game world. Okay. Yeah, this is the level where you get hit by the bugs and the goo splashes all over you and you change color. You can make things out. Okay. Yeah, the first game is nothing. I mean, mechanically the first game is exactly like this, but stylistically, not in the slightest. First game doesn't have these maze elements. The art styles are quite different. Everything. I mean, I guess everything's more mechanical because you're fighting robots instead of goo creatures, but it's a lot brighter. There's more shape-shifting elements. He does do that a lot in the first one. His chest piece will fall out if he stands still. But yeah, I don't think this is a great... From what I've seen of it, I don't think this is a great sequel to the original. Robots instead of bug things? We've been trying to terraform the Earth after humanity wrecked it and went to sleep. In the first game, we're dealing with renegade robots. In this game, we're dealing with aliens that have decided to colonize this planet that we've just prettied up. Okay, let's get some work done here. So as best I can tell on this level... Did I get something out of that? As best I can tell on this level, the goal is to climb to the top of the trees. Just try not to get hit, you know, even once, in case you fall all the way back down to the bottom and have to start over. Okay, that wasn't it. Like, if I could see where I was supposed to jump to from these, and if it, you know, also wasn't pitch black, that'd be nice. Are you tripping, or do I keep changing colour? I keep changing colour. It's these weird yellow bugs. If they hit me, I guess their goo splashes all over me or something, but anytime I get hit by one of these fellows right here, it makes me change colour. It took me a while to work out the first time I was playing this too, why I was suddenly different colours. Am I going this way? This looks promising. Never mind, I'm dead. Yeah. The one thing I do love about this one, compared to the first one, is that Vectorman talks a whole lot more. He has like 2 lines in the original game, and this one he's got something to say about everything. Yeah. Oh my. I never realized how much I wanted a robot that says oh my, until I played this game. Where do I go from here? I don't think that was it. Yeah. As chatty as the Doom guy. As more to say than the Doom guy in the games, at least. Although, in theory, the Doom guy is not a silent protagonist. He just doesn't have anybody to talk to. At least in the originals. I've still not played the new one. But yeah, in the original Doom games, Doom guy is literally completely alone. There's nobody for him to speak to. Which is probably the only reason he's mute, because he does have like a whole backstory. He has family and friends and pets. In Doom 2016, he does get a chance to talk to someone, but doesn't. Not 100% sure how I feel about that. Although in Doom 2016, from what I know of it, he's kind of ascended. He's gone from being a guy in a horrible situation, or a guy taking revenge on hell, to being this force of pure rage defending humanity from the demons. So maybe it's not surprising that at that point he doesn't talk. Like, he's become what people think he is. Okay. Diz, are you having some difficulty? Did I hit a checkpoint there? I'm halfway up a tree. It's not the seizures, is it, Diz? I knew I should have put an epilepsy warning on this stream. Vectorman, what have you done? Your style is too much for this world. I don't think that's the way I'm supposed to go. But last time I was there, I went left, and I went left! And I couldn't go that way either. That's what Doom Guy would say. Oh, okay. That's fair, he does talk when he's hit, right? He makes grunts. So I can't go right from here. Can I go left? Okay, I did make that ledge. I think it's maybe the highest I've been up. Okay, I made that one. He doesn't grunt anymore? So he has become truly mute then. He's changed between games. So I think in the new one he's supposed to be like halfway to being a divine being himself just because of his rage. What is this thing's deal? Oh, I got a shield. I mean, to be fair, you kind of get elements of that. Oh, I thought there was a thing I could jump to. No, please don't all the way back down to the bottom. You get elements of that in the second game. Okay, this is not working out. Didn't get past the first level of Doom 2. I played it a lot as a kid, and I didn't get very far into it. Okay, I don't think I can make that one. It doesn't look like there's a thing over there, so... right? Goes against all my instincts. He does change a lot between Doom 1 and Doom 2 because of the, I guess, the trauma. In the first one, he's very much a guy just trying to survive and knowing that he can't because his every step is taking him further into hell. And then in Doom 2, the demons killed his pet rabbit, so now he's just mad. In Doom 2, he doesn't care if he survives. Somebody is going to pay for what they did to his rabbit. Oh, no. Which I guess is the anger that he carries forward into the new games. I got... what beam? I got a wobbly beam that goes slower than my usual shots. I'm not sold on this. Oh, jeez, my eyes. Is he even in Doom 3? Nobody's played Doom 3, they hated that one. But I don't think Doom 3 is even canon anymore. Okay, I'm not getting up there. Or this side. How do I get further then? Do I have to go left somewhere? Oh, okay. I don't think I can get around and onto there. I'm just gonna have to jump left and hope for the best. Okay. We landed somewhere. Doom 3 is like the Doom movie. We all pretend that it didn't happen. I would really like a health up. Doom 3 is a reboot, and Doom 2016 is a reboot of Doom 3. Okay. That sums up Doom 3. Hey, Lady Meow. Okay, see you, Des. Thanks for being here. Oh, we got another shield. So, Lady Meow comes back and Diz goes. Suspicions that they are the same person increasing. Part where you accidentally unplugged the effects pedal and made the speakers bang when you plugged it back in was particularly amateurish. Ooh. That's unfortunate. That could happen to anyone, though. I mean, it happened to one of the two of us every time, but theoretically it could happen to anyone. I assume you still can't hear me, but I'm gonna talk to you anyway. Because it's polite. Whoa. I still don't have any more hit points. I don't like this. No. Okay. Still seen worse by professionals. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, I can't get up there. I guess I'm gonna check left, because I know I can get back from there. It happens. I hope the audience were cool about it. I'm sure they had a good time anyway. Hey, when did I get fully healed? Sweet, I'm back in the game. I no longer need to hide from everything. Okay, what's shooting me down there? Did the anti-shot replace my shield? I would rather have had the shield. Oh, great. Okay, now I got the shield again. Is this where we're going? This was the objective, to get to a random spot in the trees? Cool. Fantastic. Hey guys, this is the furthest we've gotten into this game. In Blackest Night, yeah, excellent. Okay. I was about to grumble that it appeared to be yet more trees, but there's a bug thing that's showing up, so okay. I can deal with this, I think. In brightest day or blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Lantern's light. We're from space, we're green, we must be a Green Lantern. Oh no, this looks familiar, we have been here before. I don't remember that boss though. How did we get to this level without doing the last two and the boss? Are there like different routes in this game? I'm sure last time I played this was before the forest. I've never done the forest. I did this one and then the forest. We're doing different routes so the level's randomized? Guys, what is going on? I'm genuinely confused by what's going on in this game. I just want to go back and play the first game. I just wanted this game to be the first game again. Is that too much to ask? Is that... Okay, I can stand in that fire. I was wondering... what did I just do? You like the Doom film, even if it was nothing to do with Doom? It really wasn't anything to do with Doom, though, is the thing. Doom is a film about demons on the Martian moons. That film is not set on the moons and does not feature demons. Why is it a Doom film? There's nothing in there from Doom. The only thing in there that's Doom-like is that there's a gun called the BFG, but it's a different gun. It doesn't even stand for the same thing. It doesn't fire the same, it doesn't do anything similar. Okay. How do I beat the scorpions? Do I maybe shoot them more? If it didn't have the Doom name on it, I'd probably just think it was a very mediocre action film. But they used the game name, so now I'm riled up. I'm not sure it's possible to defeat a scorpion in battle. Okay, we got that one. Okay. We slew a scorpion and gained its power. Now we can walk on lava. And sting things. You like the first person bit, which Carl Urban insisted on? That felt like Doom. I mean, nobody's going to argue that the first person bit wasn't the best thing about the film. It wasn't the best first-person sequence I've... Okay, that was not as smooth. It wasn't the best first-person sequence I've seen in a film, but it might have been the one that inspired the others, to be fair. So it probably deserves some credit for that. I did think the action in the first-person sequence was a bit confusing, but... nonetheless, you know, credit for doing something new. Even if doing things new was half the problem with that film. Here's the thing. No, I need the thing. Is that a checkpoint? Okay, we broke the thing. To be honest, I don't remember the film very well now. It was a while ago that I watched it and it wasn't very memorable. But I do remember there being a lot of things that bugged me about it. Can't remember the context, but there's a bit used to quote at work where a guy hands out tablets while humming. I don't remember that. No. No! My scorpion power wore off. I'm mortal once more. We did get a checkpoint, though. Somewhere in amongst all that mess. Is there a thing coming? No? Saxophone, but that's different. Saxophone. Oh, a saxophone, that's different. There's somebody there playing a saxophone, that's cool. Does anybody have one of those square guitars? For the, edgier music. Those sharp notes. Do I just jump again here? I think Doom was one of many films that do this, but there's supposedly a super elite, incredibly talented soldier team that's being sent in to deal with the situation, yet they seemingly possess no soldiery skills. Okay, yeah, we definitely did the lava level before last time, and this level where you get to play as the Starship Enterprise. So I don't really understand how we got there when we didn't do the forest level. I can't fire in different directions, so that's challenging gameplay. Oh, we got a full heal, nice. I remember the elite hero squad in Doom including the guy who openly admits to being a child abuser, handing out drugs to the other guy who then has a freak out in the middle of combat. Like, is this really the best team you can send into space? Maybe it's just the best team that they wouldn't mind if they don't get back. Game's getting faster. Although this is just bonus stage, I think. The drug guy you quoted? Okay. I thought you meant they were being handed actual medicine. Wow, look at all this time. I'm not... Saxophone cover of the Beatles, okay. Honestly not sure what's going on in the bonus level, other than we're flying down a tube, and we're the Enterprise. Maybe we're reclaiming space in between our other adventures? Space is a kind of tube. I guess this just keeps going until I run out of time or die. And probably gets harder as I go. Saxophone. 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 Okay. Finally I blew up. Magma PI. Okay. It's a name. I don't know if I can jump through the magma or... Okay, the magma is background. I remember this level too. Did we do the forest last time? I was sure we got stuck on the forest, but I remember this. Am I crazy? Okay, you did mean saxophone, but you were being careful with your words because you're on your phone. That's fair. Using an abbreviation. An acronym. I remember getting stuck on this level. How did... Oh great, it's more color bugs. Am I back? Okay. I think I'm back at the start because I followed the pattern of monies. I greeded! My hubris and my greed! Niece's school Easter concert, the teacher emceeing it introduced a jazz number, describing the teacher heading it as playing the saxophone like a crazy man. I mean, is there any other way to play a saxophone? All the good saxophone players play it like they've got crippling depression. And or they think they're William T. Riker. Both of which are signs of some kind of mental illness. Did I know that Riker had a bad back and couldn't stand straight for too long, hence the lean? It doesn't surprise me because he was ridiculously tall, and that tends to lead to back problems. Been giving them flack all along? No, they did legitimately have trouble getting him into shots. That's... In the early seasons, they hadn't worked out how to get him into shots, and that was one of the reasons that he's slouching. It might be the bad back too, because like filming is actually surprisingly rough. He was probably stood up like all day, every day. Anybody would get back problems under that kind of situation. He's only 6'3"? I thought he was taller than that. Guys, we're fighting the volcano now. He looks taller than that. Whenever you see him and they're not, and it's not on Star Trek where they did their best to make him look a sensible size, he towers over people. Heck, 6'3" is only a tiny bit taller than me. He's barely above average. I've angered the volcano god. Did that count? That did not count. Double kill. Maybe the rest of the cast were short? Maybe. I know they have talked about how they did genuinely have trouble fitting him in the same shots as the others, because he towered over them. Maybe the problem was particularly on the bridge because of the way it was laid out. Like, oh hey, we got him. That was a lot easier than every other attempt. Like, Worf's usually stood up at the back, so it's okay for him to look tall. But if you're trying to get a close-up of Riker at the front of the bridge having a chat with the others, it's gonna be really noticeable how tall he is. Brent Spinner and Patrick Stewart are 5'9". Are they really? I didn't realize they were short guys. They don't look short. Guys, we've got trains for feet now. Oh man, is this DJ Boy too? I've been waiting for this game for years. Ah, I'm getting juggled. Hopefully there's more problematic fights. I'm already having problems. I think the trick to this level is going to be to take it slow. Hold on, there was a thing up there. I'm going to need to do a kickflip 180 if I want to reach it. Okay, never mind. I suddenly don't care. I'm trying to decide which of their heights is stranger, because, you know, Patrick Stewart doesn't look like a tall guy, but he does have the whole thing where he's, like, physically perfect in every possible way, so it's strange that he'd... I guess that's his one flaw, being a bit short. Whereas Ben Spiner really doesn't look short in the show. I mean, why would you build a short android? You'd make him average height, right? That's a sensible thing to do, I don't know. Maybe they wanted to give him a quirk to make him more human, by making him... You know, by making him a short guy. Or maybe Data is taller than Brent Spiner. Because Data looks tall. Maybe they shot it that way on purpose. Dirty job. Okay, we've entered. I think we've entered the sewer system, guys. Good thing Diz is gone. I mean, we're only talking about male heights. I mean, being under 6 foot is only problematic if you're male. It's normal for females to be smaller. Not as small as she is, she's tiny. Bizarrely so, but... I've hardly said a thing about her height. Oh, okay, this is what we're doing. We've got to shoot our way through the squares of sewage. Sexist? Okay, I'm sorry. You've convinced me. Being under 6 foot is bad for girls too. Girls need to step up their game and be taller. literally shooting my way through walls of sludge in a giant sewer system. This is not how I wanted to spend my day. All I'm saying is, really? This problem doesn't call for a sludge pilot. It calls for a plumber. If only we knew any plumbers who are good at being heroes, right? Too bad there's none of those that exist. Like, I just dumped the sludge in the sun, okay? I'm not supposed to be cleaning it up. When was the last time somebody cleaned this sewer system? There's dinosaurs in here! This place is a state. I'm gonna have words with somebody. There's a couple of ladies at work who are way over 6 foot. Well, let them know that they're of an acceptable height next time that you see them. Let them know that I said that. I picked for something. You know what's weird? This long-abandoned sewer system that's full to the brim of piled-up sewage and sludge or whatever. This is the most well-lit place we've been all game. Even the volcano wasn't this bright. Where am I meant to be going? Maybe the sewage is radioactive? There's a pleasant thought. Okay, let's get out of here. This is apparently the end. I haven't really felt like I've known what I was doing this whole game. Olden Goldies? Nice. One, two, three. Vectorman. Vectorman 1, 2, 3, huh? Is this what's going on now? Is this like a studio? At the bottom of any sewage system is a typical Hollywood studio. This is where they get most of their material. I think we're actually back in the subway. I don't know why. Where are we going? And why? Okay, there's gotta be something back here. Am I starting some sick fires, Noella? Okay, I want whatever's in there. Give it to me. Downside to this game is that it doesn't show you what you get, you just hear Vectorman say it, and I can't tell what he's saying. I got a Pig Knight? Is he playing Pokemon Go? I didn't realize that Gen 5 Pokemon were out yet. Apparently that was the end. What gen is Pokemon on these days? 8, I think? And we're back in the sewage, of course. Why not? Why wouldn't we be? Are there 1,000 Pokemon now? I think there's 850? I haven't actually played the latest ones yet. I'm quite behind. That was a surprisingly easy level, probably because I didn't actually follow the route I was supposed to follow. I just walked through the walls. I'm not super caught up on Pokemon. I need to be. I need to play more, but so I don't know for sure. But that sounds right to me. Gen 8, 850 Pokemon. Might be 900. Okay, I'm dying. I'm dying. I need to slow down and gather some health. But there's no brakes on the roller derby train. Vectorman has hardly done any shape-shifting in this game. Back in the first game, there's a level where he literally turns into a train. But here we are in the subway tunnels, and he's not training. He's just... He's, just roller skating. Missed chances? Does that mean I already missed the fastest way out of here, didn't I? That's what they're trying to tell me. There's a secret way on the way down. I wonder what Pokemon number 1000 is gonna be. Are they gonna give it to a legendary, or are they just gonna... Okay, I can dig down here, cool. Wasn't sure if I'd be able to. Is it just gonna be... Like, I don't think they did anything special for any of the hundreds, so... Oh crap! It's a mole man! Flareon 15. Get off me! Maybe it'll be they finally bring out the Dragon type Flareon. That'd be cool. I shouldn't go back down here, but I want revenge on that mole man. I want to know what he's guarding. It's got to be something good. There we go. It's not so hard once you know what he's up to. Once you know all his tricks. I don't know what I got. Some kind of weapon. I don't want to fire it in case it's one use. Okay. I picked up an A, but I don't... Oh, I've got giant fists now. Great, you've replaced my guns with a melee attack. That's a spectacular upgrade right there. Dragon-type Flareon would actually be a kind of cool Pokemon to have for that. If they use it they use it as a legendary, that's probably going to be kind of boring. Become Fisto from He-Man. The most powerful of all fists. Drakeon? Maybe. Now, it's obvious what they've got to call the Dragon-type Flareon. Dragion. It's gotta be that. Why would they name it something else? I wish I hadn't gone up there, to be honest. There's nothing that could be up here that will make going back and having to loop around worth it. Shenrion? Shenrion's actually kind of a clever name. I honestly wouldn't grumble about them calling it Shenrion. We came down this way, right? Which way are we supposed to be going? Are we not going right? We're normally going right. Because this is one of those strange games that goes backwards where you don't go left. Maybe I need to be higher up to get to the exit, so this is actually a good thing to do. How do I get higher, then? Guys, I want to get high. Somebody let me know how I get high. Give me your recommendations. I don't know how to get up there. The exit's not here. Okay, if I don't go that way, this way is a dead end, right? Have I come to an overall dead end? I almost have to go back and get up somehow, I guess. This way? Okay, now we're talking. Oh crap. It's another fist man. He's here to punch me exactly once. Does he say fist punch when he gets that upgrade? Fist punch! The fist punch isn't even good for getting through walls. What is the point of that upgrade? Okay, we're maybe getting somewhere. Turn around so I can shoot you. Would it be an Eastern or a Western type dragon? Probably Eastern? Dragon types are usually Eastern type dragons. Draw attention to Charizard, which has every feature of a Western dragon, but is not actually a real dragon. It's a wannabe. Stay healthy, Bart. Sleeping on your stomach can induce dreams that are weird, scary, and sexy, according to Stay Healthy Bot. I'm not sure if I want any of those in my dreams, let alone all three at the same time. I'm not sure if these bats are enemies or if they're just decorative. They look kinda cute and they don't appear to be exploding. Doesn't damage me. I think maybe the bats are my friends. Episode 9 of the Horde. Anybody who's wondering what the left thing is about, go watch episode 9 of the Horde. The joke itself is right at the end, but I guess there's some setup for it in the episode. It probably won't be as funny if you don't watch the whole thing. Yeah, you can check out Horde Episode 9 and a whole lot of other episodes and other shows over on our YouTube channel. Holy crap, that bug turns into a tank. Ah. Lady Meow sleeps on her stomach a lot. Quite the confession there. I can only sleep on my side. See, I'm most comfortable lying on my back, but I can't sleep on my back for some reason. It just doesn't happen. It has to be my side for me to sleep. And then I quickly get uncomfortable and wake up in the night. Frustrating. Is that thing even breaking? Come on, smash! Is it? There we go. You have exceptionally weird dreams. Your dreams of becoming a writer are kind of weird. Why not, if you want to do something creative, why not take up streaming on Twitch? you can claim to have a creative profession whilst not requiring any actual work or skill. To lie on your back, hands folded in front of you as though laid out for burial. I have tried to train myself to sleep like that, but sadly it's not worked. I tell you what I do though, if somebody wakes me up. I roll onto my back, and then sort of lurch forward mummy style, like just hands in the air, just jerking straight upwards. People say that it's very unpleasant and disconcerting, which encourages them not to wake me up. I killed a something and gained its... Oh, heck yeah! We're a Hercules beetle and or a rhinoceros... I think we're probably meant to be a rhinoceros beetle, not a Hercules. We got the single spike instead of the split spike, but still, pretty cool. And it even comes with the charge move. Come on, break! Thank you. I don't know if anything was in there. It's hard to tell in this game. Oh, I'm sorry, Tilly Cat. Is my doing my what is kind of my job disturbing you? Yeah, I'll try and keep it down, thanks. Oh, are you going out now? Are you going out, or are you just going to pretend to go out? I think she's actually gone this time. You do wake up sharply in the night, which you imagine would be unsettling if anyone saw. I mean, I wake up screaming a lot. Nobody ever cares, though. Rhino he said rhino charge, so this must be a rhino beetle. Take that, tank. Oh boy. There's a heck of a lot more rhinos up here. Can lay down a large enough weight of fire, it stops them from charging. It's clearly the goal. Yeah, that was obviously going to be the exit, and there'd be all kinds of things I could explore elsewhere, but I don't care. Let's get into the next level. These stages are too dark and gloomy, and I want to be out of them. Okay, who's lying on their front? We've got a dream snake going on. There was a dream snake situation here, guys. Is this damaging these? Snake! Nope, rope! Danger noodle! Ah! They're underneath me! Okay, I think we got... Okay. We got one of them, I think. Who knows how many nope ropes there are here. I thought I destroyed 2, to be honest, but... that might just have been the sound of it digging under the ground. We have nope to that rope. The hazard spaghetti will spaghetti no more. We found civilization. Such as it is. To say that we've been cleaning up this planet for centuries while humans are in cryo-sleep. Still kind of a mess. I suppose we've got to keep this robot empire running to clean up the place, so we're probably producing our own stuff. Maybe that's why it's a slow process. Can we get up here? We can get up here. Lady Meow didn't see the note probe. That's a relief. She would not have liked that one. Need industry to clean up the industry. We are in the cleaning up industry. Okay. I think I just shot myself with the bounce shot. I love knowing that that's a possibility. Oh, dang it. Oh, no, no, no! Oh, we're back in the underground, guys. Oh, okay, now there's... I deal with sludge all day, every day in my day job. Do I really have to deal with it while I'm saving the world as well? Okay. See you later, Lady Meow. Thanks for taking a look. Thanks for watching even though you're out and about and you can't actually watch or hear or not use up all of your phone data. I really appreciate your dedication. I don't understand how this weapon works. It's just exploding everywhere. Well, if that's not the end, then why am I down here? There's not actually a way back up? Where do I have to go? He's getting a 1-up because he wants more. Frankly, I could do with a 1 down right now. I want this to be over. Can I get back up there? If I time the jump perfectly. Okay, I can get this far. I can get this far and then immediately die. Back to the start, thank you. Spectacular. Super, just what I wanted. Give me progress or give me death. Just don't give me extra lives and then send me back to the start of the level. That is not anything anybody wants. Okay, I'm stood in sludge, I think. I'm either stood in sludge or stood in grass. Who knows? Did I go up there last time? Can I make that jump? I can make that jump. It's an easy jump. Stop it! Getting juggled. Okay, okay. I think this is the furthest we've gotten. I can't see where I'm falling. I'm gonna die. How am I alive? Mutant Pac-Man? Oh, is that what those things are? It all makes sense now. That was the end, apparently. Wagga 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 wagga. Where's a vengeful ghost when you need one? The shadow knows? Pac-Man have not fared well in the pollution. Another dark level. Super. I love that every level in this game is non-stop pitch black, and also we're doing the breaking through walls thing again, because I guess they included the feature and feel they need to get their money's worth. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this is not the Vectorman sequel I hoped for. Why did those explode? Why is this the Shadow Nose? Is it the Vectorman sequel we deserve? Maybe. How much have you sinned lately? Because mine have been pretty bad, I must say. The nose... Are we about to fight the Shadow Nose? Is that what's... Okay, who wished for a vengeful ghost? Who saw the Pac-Man and wished for a vengeful ghost? I want to have words with you. Novellan, was it you? Novellan, you brought a ghost down upon us. There was a ghost in the machine. It's shooting his face at us. I did not want this today. My wish is granted. My wish is granted. I accidentally wished for a vengeful ghost and it showed up and murdered me. I should have specified who I wanted the venge against. Instead I got venged myself. Foolishness on my side. My hubris got the best of me. But hey, we got like 15 times further than we did last time. So that's a thing. It's gonna murder everything else now, take over the world. There is the possibility it will get run over by the ghost train, so we might be okay. The ghost train might be more powerful, but is nonetheless restricted to the tracks. We can avoid the trains to survive. Okay, I'm gonna wrap up there for tonight, but a few quick things I want to run over. Pepper Sandwich, as Nightbot has just reminded me. If you're watching now, you can click the link if you want to go check out his channel. On the 8th of November, 7 AM, he is doing a 24-hour charity stream for Macmillan Cancer Support. A charity that supports people with cancer and also is involved in a lot of general cancer-related things like cancer prevention, cancer care. A local hospital recently got a new cancer wing that was partially funded by Macmillan, so that was nice. Even if you can't afford to donate, please take a look at his channel if you get a chance while he's doing the stream. Just cheer him on. 24 hours is a long time, and I'm sure he'd appreciate any company. Let's see, what else? So, for me, my next stream will be on Tuesday. That'll be the Pokemon stream, and then there'll be another casual stream on Wednesday. The clocks change here in the UK this weekend. So whereas my streams have up until now started at 9 GMT, which has been 8 British time, I'll still be doing 8 British time, but it will be 8 GMT. So it'll be an hour earlier for anybody overseas. Yeah, as Novellan's kindly pointing out, the Pokemon game we're playing is a Type Lock Challenge. Where we're seeing if we can complete the challenge successfully. It's not going great so far. We're having a rough time of things. But hey, that's what makes it fun. The possibility of failure makes success sweeter. So anyway, that's going to be it from me for tonight. Thank you everybody who's watched. I hope you've all enjoyed it. I've had a good time despite not a single game really going my way. So have a good night everyone. And I hope I'll see you all next time. See ya!